The Sky Court, a tennis court built on a helipad in Dubai, was something I long thought was a myth. Fake, not real. Turns out I was wrong, and Federer and Agassi actually played on this tennis court. However, it was only for a promotional affair, and it no longer exists. Since then, no tennis court has come close to achieving this feat. Or have they?
Hey, I got a question for you. Top 5 courts we visited, just in general.
So far, it's a tough one. Let's think. Number 5 is that one court in Austin that we didn't know about, the Sanctuary. That court was sick, and it was a fun experience because we had no idea what was coming. Number 4, I'm gonna go Corey's court, his backyard court. It feels like it should be higher because it was like our first experience, like really sending it to find a court, but we've seen so many now. Number 3, I'm gonna go Central Park in New York, elite court. That was some of the most, I don't know, just being in the middle of Central Park felt awesome. Number 2, we're going to All Iowa Tennis Club. You can't beat the Wimbledon experience there. And then number 1 is the courts in Borrego Springs. I don't think, that just whole experience, that tournament, courts, I think it was just elite. So that's what it is for me right now, but you know, we're always looking for more. Kyle and I experienced a really tough week moving out of our place and played no tennis at all until we got this call. Y'all know the Sky Court, that green thing in a circle, I think is in Dubai. I always thought that was fake. Well, it's not in Texas and we're not going to Dubai, but I got an Instagram comment. No, my Sky Court is the coolest court in the United States. And I was like, who the heck is this? Messaged him on Instagram. It's in Austin. We live in Austin. So we are gonna go see this court with really no expectations other than we know it's supposed to be a Sky Court. Kyle, what are your thoughts?
I'm really confused as to what this is gonna look like. What are we pulling up on right now?
I mean, I'm like, you can't see anything. We're like deep in the woods. So like look straight ahead. This is what we're driving to. Me and Kyle continuously end up in places where we don't belong. We're not complaining, but this looks like a very, very, very nice situation. Holy shiza.
Always funny though, when I meet you, like, when's the tennis out? And then I just kind of cover.
Yeah, so when
Can I give them the tour?
Yeah,
Let's get the tour.
So you came to me in 2013.
Was that when it was?
You said, I want a tennis court.
I think it was 2011.
Okay, 2011. And I looked at the property and I saw that there wasn't enough room. And plus, you have this beautiful pool over here, so we said, why don't we shoot it off the cliff?
And I thought he was crazy because I'd had somebody else come out here and say the only way to do this was to do it horizontal. On a whim, we met in another situation. I just asked, I'm like, he's an architect, and I'll ask him.
Yeah.
He's like, let me take a look at it. And then he came up with this crazy idea.
So the whole court is supported on 3 columns, essentially, that are about 60 feet tall, go down into solid rock. You know, it's a little unnerving when you get right to the edge there, but let's go have a look at it.
How long did it take to construct this court?
The court was constructed in about 6 months, I believe.
Oh, that's not...
Gary Robinson from Home is Art was the builder, and
Okay.
James Buffkin was the structural engineer. I wanted these tree-like structures supporting the house. You can begin to get a scale of these columns. The columns themselves are different lengths depending on the terrain.
This is quite the feat.
Yeah.
There's a lot more hanging off than I thought there was. I thought it was just like,
A little bit.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
no, there's,
crazy.
There's about a 60-foot section at
Okay.
least
Wow.
of the 120-foot tennis court that's completely hanging off. Let's walk out on the court. Check it out. So where it gets really exciting is when you start walking out to the back fence. That's when you begin to realize just how high you are. And the other cool thing is that you're essentially over the Commander's Point Marina.
Okay. This is beautiful. All right, I know I've made everyone wait long enough, but this right here is why this court is so cool. How many tennis courts have you built?
This is honestly the only one.
Okay, if you're gonna build one, this is the one to build. I mean, just look at this. It is absolutely unbelievable.
And I did come up with a concept for a fully cantilevered tennis court that, you know, this is supported halfway. I said, why don't I design one that's like fully floating?
Yeah.
That one hasn't yet gotten built. But
okay.
who knows?
Is there any plans or any talks about it?
I mean, not really at the moment, but
okay.
I'd love to pull it off if somebody wants to do it.
Hey, Prada. Yeah, let's see. There's a different sounding bounce on this side. It's little, it's like hollow. If you're wondering how the court played, it was no different than your average tennis court, and Win was an avid tennis player himself, so we got to playing a set. I'm gonna be honest, I was not prepared to play a set today, but here we are. I truly think you'd be hard-pressed to find a better sunset tennis court than this one here. I mean, every time you looked outside the fence, you were just struck by the pure beauty of the surrounding nature of the tennis court.
We got some great topspin.
Thank you.
Probably got a semi-western grip.
For sure, for sure. It's like about right here.
I'm not gonna out-rally you, so I think my only chance is to kind of keep it low. It's harder to scoop those low flat ones up, maybe.
Yeah, for a long time I really struggled with low balls. Win was a very good player, fun to play against, had a great time, and honestly, I'd just love to see this guy build more tennis courts because what he has done with this one is really special and unique. Drone pilot behind the scenes. We had a lot of fun trying to set up cool drone shots, interlaying the drone between the regular camera footage. This place is a dream to document as someone who likes to document courts. One thing you do have to be aware of is the lob overhead. It will have you feeling like you're running off a cliff, and you could lose some balls. Blast, it was a blast. Thank you so much. This court, incredible, great job. We'll definitely,
it's awesome. Win, thank you. That's what I've been waiting for all day. 10 minutes of tennis, let's get it.
Kyle finally got on court, and this bickering is a preview of next week's video where we hit 1,000 rally balls every day for a week.
Oh, I feel weird. I haven't hit in forever.
Put your weight into it. Feel like you're hitting it with this.
I feel like if I do that, I'm gonna get too much power.
Don't swing harder.
I can't feel it.
Literally, just move your body.
I mean, I've been swinging hard for.
You should not have to
fix it right away. We're really racking up the cool courts over here at Winners Only, one after the other after the other. It's a blast. This was a special one right here. Let us know what you guys' top 5 is of the courts that we visited. I don't even know what mine is. We've really been racking them up lately. New York, grass court up in Iowa, and now this. So let us know what you guys think and let us know where you want us to go next.